Alright guys, kind of a pivot on the guide today, and I've seen people doing these on streams. I've seen people come into stream and talk about the mini CACTPOT, and I think people take this as a little more serious of a game than it needs to be. There are online simulators that'll like try to optimize. It'll tell you which square to pick, and then from there it'll try to optimize getting you the most points. But basically, mini CACTPOT is a weird game of tic-tac-toe meets Sudoku. Now what it's going to do is it's going to add up whatever line you pick, very similar to like kind of picking a bingo card, and it's going to add those up. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 would be 10,000, that's your highest. 9 plus 7 plus 8 would be 3,600, that's your second highest. And I find there's a really simple strategy that I can do mindless while I'm paying attention to other stuff, and that's basically that I only look for those two. There are a lot of other little rewards in here, but honestly, if it's not 3,600 or 10,000, I don't really worry about it. 1,800 is kind of nice, 1080 is kind of nice, but those are usually just coincidental. So the first thing I'll do is I see a 7 here, and I want the 3, 2, 1 first, but I want the 7, 8, 9 second. So I'll click here, and it is a 9. So what that means is if it's a 3, 2, 1, it has to be on the outside or along the bottom. So since it could be along the bottom, we'll click here, and we now know that is a 6, which does obviously mean that kind of gets us to that 22, so that's a really junk one. So we just need to know if there's a 3, 2, or 1 on one of these sides. There's a 4, so there can't be a 3, 2, 1 over there. So we're going to click this side, and it's not it. And then you just move on, and you just follow that every single time. So we got an 8, we'll start here, a 9, there's our 7. We know there can't be a 3, 2, 1, doesn't matter what I pick. I'll take that, and we're done. 3,600, and then you just move right on. 8 to 3. Now because there's a 3, this could be 7, 8, 9, this could be 7, 8, 9, this could be 3, 2, 1, this could be 3, 2, 1, this could be 3, 2, 1. So we're going to go to here. That's a 7. So we're going to go for the 9, 8, 7. No. But what we did in the process is we know that the 3, 2, 1 cannot be here. 7, 8, 9's not there. So this is our best bet. Oh, 3, 2, and there's the 9. Very, very close. And that is a day of mini CACTPOT. Super fast. Every once in a while, you'll get 10,000. I've gotten 10,000 more than once in a day before. I encourage you to do that. This is an incredibly good way to do this. Now, from here, you may wonder what else you can do for that, because once you get used to doing this, there's a lot of things you can do to up your MGP. You can come over to this triple triad trader, and you can go to sell cards for MGP, and these tend to just pile up in your inventory if you do roulettes at all, and it will sell these. The check mark will make sure you don't sell anything you haven't learned, and you can go ahead and sell those off, so always roll on cards. Do that while you're here. Go pick up your CACTPOT once a week. Sometimes I do the gates while they're up, and then between Friday and reset on Tuesday, you can do the fashion report, which is not up when I'm recording this. And I encourage you to go out and check out like Meoni's video guide, or there's a couple people that tweet it out. There's some Discords that have it. And so go do that and do your fashion report, because that will grant a ridiculous amount as well. If you're doing all those things a couple days a week, check in on the big CACTPOT and your fashion report at least once over the weekend or on Monday, then you can have 100,000 or more MGP every single week without doing gates, without doing the mini games. And then from there, if you want to do things shorter, because 100,000 a week, you're like, yes, but it's my MGP and I want it now, then you want to go do your challenge log. The Golden Saucer here has a whole challenge log you can do each and every week, and these reward a ton. It's not about what the actual reward is. The Choco races don't get very much. It's that when I enter the third race, I'll get 5,000. So do these until you get this. The Verminion, for example, you'll notice it doesn't say that you can't just do the same one over and over and over. Triple Triad, you could play these against a friend, and you could just play 10 matches. And then what Brian and I used to do is we'd play 10 matches, and then we would kind of throw the remaining matches so that the other person could win. So say one of us won 7 times, then we would go ahead and play 17 matches total, because we'd play to get to the other way, or whatever that math is. Say it took us 13 matches to get that. I don't know what the math is. You got it. You got it. You can do it. I can't handle numbers, but you can. And what's important here is that the mini CACTPOT is your gateway to getting in the habit of regularly getting a lot of MGP, which is like a super important, not important resource or something. Kinda.